Did you see that there is a Star Wars game?
I did. Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah.
Like, are we doing the podcast?
No, we're not doing the podcast.
Oh.
Let's start.
Because we're probably going to talk about all this.
Yeah, we're going to talk about all this. I'm just excited. I'm so excited. And you get excited about this, and it makes me excited. So.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 187 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny is co-running this shit show.
Yeah, I hope I'm co-running this shit show, or else what the fuck are we doing? Like, honestly.
How have we kept it going this long? This is crazy. 187?
Yeah, I don't know.
There are people who are paid for podcasting that don't go this long, you know?
It's true.
Nuts.
I think people that get paid and there's money involved, then it creates like drama and tension. And luckily, we have no money.
Yeah.
We
just doing
have
it for
no
the
money.
love.
We just do it for the excitement, the love, and the drama that is surrounding. Because this week was filled with drama, or it was filled with video games. So we have both, and it's just
drama
packed.
video games.
Drama video games. Could you imagine where you just start shit? Oh man, a rumor video game would be horrible. Where you're just a
where you just spread rumors about people? Or they're spreading rumors about you, and you have to track down the person who originated the rumor?
You just bully them and beat them up, and then you just start shit. It's just like high school all over again.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry to remind you that you're homeschooled.
Yeah, I do forget about it quite often.
What did you play this week? Tell me what amazing things you played.
Yeah, I mostly played Diablo 4.
Uh-huh.
In fact, did I do anything else? I reinstalled Dota 2.
Oh no, you said you were clean! You're clean for almost 4 weeks! Hard.
After a particularly shitty work week.
Oh no.
And it went so good. And that's not a good thing. I had a ton of fun.
No! Oh, Portz! You were so strong. You were so strong. Remember, Sushi was in there, and he was like, "Yeah, look at you. I've been clean for 2 years."
It was the day after that.
You son of a bitch! You betrayed Sushi. How dare you?
He's been clean 2 years, dude. I don't know how he does it.
Magic? Who the fuck knows, dude?
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I just need it sometimes, you know? And there's just, I've talked about this before, but there's just no other multiplayer game that gives me the satisfaction that Dota does. I wish there was. I would play it immediately.
I can't believe you.
Call of Duty just feels too empty. Like, you kill somebody, it's like, I didn't do anything to them psychologically, you know?
I did drag on their life for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just to fuck them in the hay.
Exactly. Woo!
Just make them so upset where they just like fucking debate their lives and uninstall. It's always funny when I watch people streaming and they immediately install the game, and 2 days later they're gonna be playing it again. But it's still great in that moment.
100%.
Okay, so Dota train back on.
Yeah, I have 2 things I can't talk about, so that's something.
Okay.
Yeah, Diablo 4 is very good. I wish I had played more this week, actually.
What?
Well, I haven't. I played like 3 sessions of it, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I played once the day it came out, and then I played like 2 hours after that, maybe, and then yesterday. Faye and I played a bunch, and then I played a bunch this morning, and
obviously.
So, it's going very good. There's a lot of critiquing of that game going on right now.
Yeah.
From the hardcore community.
Everyone.
Well, not just people who play hardcore, but like, I mean, people that are really balls. They're in the end game already, like doing all the shit. Like, and I've heard some of it. And I don't understand it yet. Like the scaling of enemies being a problem has not. Yeah, but Diablo 3 does. Log into Diablo 3 right now and level up. Everything goes up with you. Yes.
Hmm.
So I don't. Maybe they're
people
just upset.
forgot, or like
Yeah, maybe people forgot, or they're just Path of Exile fans trying to play Diablo or something. I'm not sure.
maybe I don't know.
Uh,
I don't remember honestly.
I'm not sure. I will say that the spikes in power that you get don't last very long so far. But I think it's just because like you get a new item that's at your level, but then you're 3 levels later, you haven't found a new one, and the things are not three
Kicking your
times as
ass.
powerful, but they're 3 levels higher.
Yeah.
So that might contribute to that feeling of like not getting as like OP
Yeah.
at certain points. And the game's hard. It's a fucking hard game. I was not expecting it to be as hard as it is. Although Diablo 3 on launch was hard as shit.
It was horrible.
Like when you got
launch.
the legendary, dude. Oh my god.
It was fucking nightmare fuel, and it was like super grindy, and a lot of people are making that comparison, and it's like not entirely the same, but like still kind of on that level, I think, where it's like going back and forth and just kind of a lot of people have been complaining to me that they don't like the scaling, they don't feel good, their skills don't feel as good, and a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't get fun until you hit level 50. It's like, okay.
It depends on where your fun is coming from.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm having a ton of fun. One of my favorite things that they do is in the non-crazy cinematic. There's 3 types of cutscenes. There's one where you're just standing there talking to somebody, not much happens.
Yeah.
One fixed camera angle. Then there's a second style of cutscene where there's multiple camera angles. It's really well done, but it's not CGI. And then there's the CGI cutscenes.
Okay.
And those don't have your character like doing anything. Those are like the Lilith fucking masturbation pieces,
Okay, fair.
But for the middle one, the middle tier of cutscene, you have your actual gear on, and you look the way you look in the game, and it's so fucking well shot. Yeah, it's in game. Yeah.
So it's an in-game cinematic,
which
is
good. So rare for like an ARPG.
Yeah.
Where a big part of the fun is seeing your evolved look. Well, not skins. And this is a good point. This brings us to the shop.
Yeah.
Which is dumb, I think. There's only like 6 to 8 selections for each class. And of course they'll evolve this over time. But as it stands right now, there are tons of people running around looking exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, I never understood it.
So boring, dude. Why would you pay $20 to $25 to look the same as every other dork?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. They're very expensive, and like you look the same, and nobody else has like a unique look compared to like getting like your own armor set up where it's jank, but it's something that you've earned. And
watching it evolve over time is like my favorite part of that.
Yeah,
like you start as this peasant with like a Dragon Age Origins mage hood, and then you end up dope as hell,
Yeah, okay. I can respect that.
And I don't think, other than the sorcerer, I don't think any of the shop stuff looks very good.
That's what
another problem.
A lot of people have complained that either the sorcerer Slicks is the only one that has the best skins. And
so good. Like they clearly have a bias toward that class, like aesthetically.
That's how it's always been. Sorceress is always like the favorite of the fucking developers.
It is. They also have the prettiest skills because like it's magic. You can do whatever you want. How cool can you make a bow skill? Fireballs raining from heaven are always gonna look cooler than arrows raining from heaven. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I get it. It's fine.
Okay.
Not mad about it. So yeah, I'm playing a rogue, which is like basically the demon hunter if you play the bow skill path. And it's a good time. I also have like my solo barbarian that I'm playing. And I'm digging it. I haven't gotten where like both my characters are like 20, 22, somewhere in that range. And I still don't have a mount. I don't know why that. Well, I guess I do know why they're hiding it. For the later half of the game because they want the game to take longer.
Yes.
Which it is doing that. Although there's a lot of places to teleport, and once you go there once, you don't have to do it again. So
that's fair.
Teleporting is free. unlike Lost Ark.
Oh wait, really? In Lost Ark,
In
you have
Lost
to
Ark,
pay?
if you don't pay for the subscription, you have to pay like in-game money to teleport around.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, you do that in WoW, but by then you have like a good amount of money when you really start needing to travel around.
It might be the case that it's trivial in
Yeah.
Lost Ark because
Yeah.
I always pay for a subscription. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought that was odd. Although it's the same in Lord of the Rings Online. Actually, Lord of the Rings Online, one of my favorite things is that you have to figure out the travel system. Like there's these stables, and they only go to certain other stables. That's the teleporting. You have to go to town first. Well, there's also, you can buy these milestone things where you can teleport, but it's actually maybe a little insidious. But if you ignore that stuff, it's kind of fun because you have to know the travel routes, which is like, it's kind of like a RuneScape thing where it's like, which piece of jewelry do I need to teleport to which part of the map? And I kind of like that.
It's so funny what trivial shit and hard, annoying shit you like, and then other shit you're like, I can't fucking deal with this. Like, this is fucking dumb. Like,
Yeah,
you're fucking
I think I'm
weird.
getting better about it. I'm getting better about it. I'm getting more tolerant, or I just don't play at all. You know, like I'll either play or not play, and then if I do decide to play, I'm like, I'm in it. So
You're in it to win
discover
it.
the things I like about it.
Okay, fair enough. Understandable.
Yep. So that's it. That's it for me. Mostly Diablo. God damn, I can't wait to fucking play more.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm gonna interrupt this to say, To Be Quote said that this is the best podcast, and I agree.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Anyway,
finally some recognition.
Finally some fucking recognition. I will say, I didn't play a whole lot this week. I got kind of sucked into Battlefield again, and another game. So I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 2042. New update just dropped, major changes, and it's been kind of fun. New map.
Is that still the newest Battlefield?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Have they announced one for this year?
No.
That's interesting.
Shock.
Okay.
But I went back to 7 Days to Die. Alpha 21 was this weekend. I got invited by two amazing streamers that I know and love. Lauren the Short from the podcast, and then my friend Cardinal Zinn. He also Lauren, friend of the podcast.
Oh, friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast.
From the podcast.
No.
I was like, what?
Yeah, no, Lauren's secretly in the corner.
Was I in a coma or something?
Yeah, you were in a coma, and I took over with Lauren. No,
she'd be welcome.
Yeah, maybe next time you get COVID or something.
Next time I get COVID.
Well, that was the only time we missed a week.
I know.
You got sick and I felt bad. Anyway.
I shit my pants. Yeah.
You shit your pants. Yeah. So I've been playing that 7 Days to Die with her and Cardinal Zinn, both amazing streamers. And it was a lot of fun because they made some major fucking changes. They made it a lot harder. And it's not as trivial to get through it. And it definitely feels more survival-y, but they added some really cheesy, dumb shit that I don't really care for. So they take a lot of ideas from the modded community. Fine, whatever. Everyone does it. Ideas from the modded community.
Oh, yeah.
There's a famous mod called
Skyrim putting fishing in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a famous mod for 7 Days called the Joke Mod, and the guy, he's really due diligent, does great things with it, yada yada. And there's a lot of little like teases from that you could see being influenced into like Twitch integration, because the big push with this is to have Twitch integration for people to fuck with you. And they earn points by hanging out in chat. You could give them points. If you kill them, you get more points, yada yada yada. And they had a bunch of cheesy, dumb shit, like dancing. The mobs will dance. Funny sound effects, big head, and it just breaks the whole immersion that this is a horror survival game. Yeah. And it's just kind of awkward. I don't know why they added it, but the aesthetic of the overall game looks a lot better, feels a lot better. But they made some really weird changes that I don't really know how I feel about it.
Is it the case that if you're playing in that streamer mode where people can fuck with things, could you toggle some of that off and preserve the immersion, or no?
I don't know. And it didn't seem like he could, because Cardinal was using it, Lauren was not. And Cardinal was even getting annoyed with it. He's like, "Why did they add this? Like, this does not." He's like, "I don't like this."
Hopefully, they could separate it into 2 categories.
Yeah, hopefully they can remove it, but yeah, and so on and so forth.
You can come get your laptop charger.
Portz is talking to his girlfriend in chat. But yeah, no. The other games that I played this week was Project Proxima, which is basically Iron Lung in space. I can only get the bad ending. We played that today.
Wait, sorry, what was it?
Project Proxima.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that.
It's brand new. It's by the guy who did Convenient. And so I love him to death. And he reached out to me, but I had already bought the game. And yeah, it's fun. It's really interesting because it is basically Iron Lung in space. Really creepy. I like the entity that gets you if you get the bad ending and stuff. And I was trying to unlock all the puzzles, but I kept fucking it up somehow. And I got the bad ending like multiple times. So I need to play it through again and try to get the good ending at some point. I went back to Alan Wake today. Love Alan Wake. It is so fucking good. It is everything that I love about 80s cheesy horror that is just wonderful and remarkable. There's so many nods to this with Hitchcock and like what else was in here? There's references to Hitchcock, like The Shining with running through the hedge and everything. There's just all these little fucking nods to horror movies and everything, and then they play like the Twilight Zone, I forgot what it's called, Night Sense or something, I think is the name of the show that they have in the TV. And it's basically the Twilight Zone. Yeah, it's so, there's just so many things that I just
that studio
fucking love.
Is it Remedy? They're so
Remedy Entertainment.
Amazing.
Yeah.
With their in-game universe like TV show thing.
Yeah. And like all the weird little lore that's happening slowly throughout the whole game. It really, 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 really makes me excited for the next one to see how it goes. Because I hope it doesn't take itself seriously like this one. Obviously, it's like cheesy, but it's still scary and spooky and hard at the same time. But there's still this like sense of like not seriousness to it that is just perfect. It's like they found the perfect balance.
It's the committal level that you need from Nicolas Cage, where he knows what he is.
Yes!
But he'll never reveal that in his performance. Well, not never, but in his best movies, he doesn't reveal that in his performance.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's definitely...
He's taking it as seriously as you can with that subject matter.
Yeah. Like, that movie that he's in with the fucking... It's your birthday.
Yeah, Willy's
Wonderland. Willy's Wonderland.
Wonderland.
Yeah.
I almost said Chocolate Factory.
Chocolate Factory? Jesus Christ. It's Willy Wonka. Anyway. But yeah, I love the characters that are in the game, like the Thor and Odin rock guys from the previous rock band that are apparently with dementia, but they're not. And Barry is funny as fuck too.
Oh,
and
I love Barry.
He's always carrying around the cardboard cutout of you. There's one scene of you like driving away and they put the cardboard cutout in the back fucking seat. And it's like, what are you doing?
That is amazing.
It was so funny. You're like running away and you're just like driving away and then it comes to the thing and it's like 3 dudes. And I'm just like thinking of Night at the Roxbury, you know, just like...
I like Barry's character because he is the typical agent where he's like, I'll do anything to get you money, to get us money, obviously. But he also obviously cares about Alan.
His friend, Al.
And so he's kind of torn between those 2 parts of his personality. And he's just a goofball, dude.
Yeah, he's an absolute
He shows up in
goofball.
Hawaiian shirts and shit, like puff jackets, and it's just great.
Yeah, he's a total like just dork, and I love him so much. Oh my god. I'm trying to think. I don't think I played anything else that I could talk about, but Yeah, I have some stuff in the works also that you don't even know about that I'm working on.
What the hell?
I know, I'm really excited to play it and put it on my YouTube. So that's gonna be a lot to that. So anyway, video game drama. There was a lot this week. Are we ready? Are we ready to jump into it?
Give me the dramedy.
So the dramedy comedy. There was a lot here. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Playing hardcore WoW? No, Billy. Drink Mountain Dew. And you can unlock new characters. Yeah, maybe drinking Mountain Dew can unlock new characters in Diablo, just like eating fried chicken, because there's the Diablo sponsorship with KFC and all that shit. Better go get your chicken, Portz. But yeah.
We were talking about that in my Discord, and Gabe was like, "By the way, you have to eat KFC chicken, but here's a link to how that works." Like, hopefully you don't actually have to eat it. Hopefully you just have to buy it, because I'd throw it away.
Wait, you don't like KFC?
I hate KFC, dude.
Whoa!
Oh, it is nasty.
Just get the mashed potatoes.
Okay. I'm assuming it's attached to specific items, but maybe not.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I had KFC literally the other day. Fuck you, Billy. KFC is not trash. So We're fighting.
Bad.
We're fighting.
Instantly makes my insides sad.
Oh, it instantly makes my inside sad? Fucking Taco Bell.
What?
Yeah, dude,
incredible.
I got food poisoning from Taco Bell, so thinking about it, literally.
What, like once?
No, it was recent. It was real bad.
No, but once?
No, it's like twice. It's been like 2 or 3 times. I've gotten
Popeyes is greater than KFC. Absolutely.
I've never had Popeyes, so I can't really say yes or no.
Oh wow,
I know
crazy. Okay.
It's bad. Okay, so let's get into the drama. Besides eating chicken and fighting over who's the best chicken.
yeah.
Nick Merckx. Do you know Nick Merckx?
I only know it from Tim the Tatman's tweet.
Okay, so you know what's going on.
I do.
Okay, so this whole drama is quite interesting to see unfold. Nick Merckx isn't the most quiet guy when it comes to his opinions. Recently, there was riots at an LGBTQ event where anti-LGBTQ people were attacking those attending. And of course, he spits out some sort of ignorant shit, like they should leave the children alone. That's the real issue, referring to basically gay people grooming children, yada yada, going down that kind of very close-minded path. Is a nice way to say it? Or
is that what it was? I sort of took it as transitioning children too young.
It was a lot of things.
Yeah, it was too vague to really know. It was
very vague, but a lot of people blamed like LGBTQ people of grooming children, which I don't, it's some ignorant shit. He went on to stream defending his statement, saying that he wants to teach his kids what it means to be LGBTQ. I'm all for parents teaching their children things, but I'm also there for children being taught by fucking teachers and professionals.
Did he expand on what he meant?
No. He just said, I'm sorry I offended some people. I just want to teach my kids what it means to be LGBTQ, blah, 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 and stuff like that. He didn't really defend it. He said he's not going to take it down. He said he's sorry, whoever he offended. He didn't want to offend anybody, but he's going to keep the tweet up. Right?
Okay.
And then Call of Duty basically said, hey, we're going to remove the Nick Merckx operator bundle from Modern Warfare and Warzone. And obviously there's like the Tim the Tatman one, the Nick Merckx one, which is basically operators that look like these two people. Tim then went on to say, hey, Call of Duty, if you remove his skins and bundles to support his friend Nick Merckx, who said some ignorant shit, that he's going to do it.
Well, he didn't.
He wants them to remove it.
Yeah, he didn't say my friend said some ignorant shit.
No, he didn't. But he just defended his friend. But obviously, he's got to know that's kind of ignorant, right? I think.
I don't think it's obvious.
Maybe.
You assume we both had two different thoughts about what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And he didn't clarify it, which is dumb. Like, why would you speak again about it without saying what it is? I think there's a lot of stuff around these types of issues where people assume everyone's talking about the same thing, but we're not.
Right.
You know?
But he didn't go on to like continue to defend it, I believe. He just it's kind of just sitting in limbo.
Yeah.
It's sitting in limbo. Maybe he's recently posted something on it and I haven't seen it yet.
Are they issuing refunds for Nick Mark's skin?
I don't know if they're going to issue.
Because it'd be kind of fucked.
That would be kind of fucked. But yeah.
Also, it's an interesting move from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the split of fan base is for issues like this.
Yeah.
My gut really says it's not on Call of Duty's side.
No, it's definitely from somewhere up above. Like, higher up, which is interesting because it's Activision.
Yeah.
Which says
well, I'm saying like their fan base.
Oh.
Seem like the type of people who would more be on Nick Merck's side.
Right, which is really
even
weird.
in the worst case scenario you're pitching.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Their statement was, due to recent events, we've removed the Nick Merck's operator bundle from Modern Warfare 2, Warzone, blah, blah, blah. We focus on celebrating pride with our employees and our community. That's what they said.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, how many people do you think play Call of Duty that are into Pride events?
Not very many, unless you go into the lobbies. But, you know, people who constantly bash tend to be the ones who are in the closet.
Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest, because I think Call of Duty's changed a lot, especially with Warzone. But
yeah.
The voice, anyone who's in voice in lobbies is still... Like, people joke about the Xbox 360 lobbies. Those are still happening. It's not just from that era.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I made the mistake of playing Battlefield by myself, and then I was like, I wonder what this sounds like. And then it was, I immediately muted.
Yeah.
Somebody complained that I wasn't repairing them fast enough, and they were calling me a bunch of things. And I'm like, you're a fucking idiot if you don't know how fucking engineers work. God, I hope you die. And then I just muted everything, and I went back to being a little engineer and doing my thing. Because their tank blew up, and they ran away from me. And I'm like, can't fix you when you're fucking running 500 miles an hour. And I have 2 legs. Anyway.
Yeah.
Call of Duty. Stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Would you, okay, say your friend does something. Say I do something that you don't agree with.
Yeah.
Would you ride or die?
It definitely depends on what it is, you know?
What if it's something I say...
When you said what Nick Merck said, I would just talk to you about what the hell you were talking about, and then we'd probably be fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
But what if it was something like, I hate... Mass Effect.
A group of people. Oh, okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I wasn't gonna say any people. I was trying to think of a video game.
Well, this is a hypothetical.
Jesus
so I'm never
Christ.
gonna cancel you over a fucking video game. Shut the fuck up. That's a terrible example.
I mean, I'm ride or die about my video games. If anyone's shit all over my boyfriend Alistair in a video game,
we disagree about video games all the time. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm just giving you shit. What if I went out there to cancel Mass Effect? What if I went on this fucking Karen rampage to
After Andromeda, maybe you should. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Andromeda can go down the shitter. We can all fucking shit.
You talk shit about Dota all the time. I agree with you. It's terrible.
You're the one who hurts yourself. Why are you doing it?
I know.
Or I'm so disappointed in you. Absolutely. Okay. So that drama. Then, holy shit, the whiplash that Twitch caused this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the quick breakdown because it was a lot to unpack, and there's still a lot to unpack, and it's still kind of, we don't really know. So Twitch came out with a lot of drama causing some shit fucking up. They tried basically going after people's sponsorship in a way. Yeah. No burn-in ad runs, so you can't run your own ads, not even anything promoting yourself. So if I had a blurb for the podcast in my stream, that would be a no-no. which is fucking wild. No
How
large.
would they ever enforce that?
I don't know. No large banners like we have right now at the bottom of the screen with our little Ignore the Backlog podcast logo. Don't care. I should add on Spotify and all that shit to it.
That probably only applies to things that aren't based in the Twitch platform, right?
Maybe.
Since our show occurs on this platform now. Yeah. Maybe we'd be okay.
Maybe, I don't know. But then they also said...
Because if it's like an ad to go watch more Twitch, I'm sure they'd be fine with it.
Okay,
you know?
fair enough. And then they said no ad space. You know how like people have like sponsored by whatever in the corner of their screen?
Yeah.
That couldn't be more than 3% of the screen, which caused a huge debate of being like, do you mean mobile screens? What if somebody has a different monitor resolution than what I have? And I set it to this.
And they're like, oh,
and then
right.
it's like this. Also, the example that they had for theirs, for their little PNG picture that they made, it was more than 3%. They were trying to show this is an example of what it should look like. And then it was more than 3% of the fucking picture! Anyway. Yeah, so they couldn't follow their own guidelines.
3% is tiny. That's
it's
crazy.
small.
How would you even make an ad for
I
something
don't
that was
know.
3%
Like
of
tiny,
your
like
screen?
fucking pixel, like maybe just one of my letters over
Like
here.
an emote.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, so it caused a lot of riots. People started freaking out because Twitch is like, don't worry, we're going to have stuff set up for you eventually. So you could do sponsorships through Twitch eventually.
So we take some of the cut.
Exactly. They're trying to fuck over people.
Yeah.
And of course, this caused a lot of people to be insanely angry, and rightfully so. A lot of people rely on sponsorships and in-stream readings because a lot of people got fucked over by the 50-50 split already.
Yeah.
And so they like, I have to get more sponsorships. I have to do more of this shit because yada yada, this pays the bills. People began talking about jumping off ship. Asmongold had a huge meltdown. A couple other streamers that I watch had started having huge meltdowns on stream. Mizkif talked about taking all of OTK and all of their streamers off of platform and moving them to somewhere else, like Kick, Rumble, yada yada. Mizkif's already...
That would be significant.
Yeah, I mean, Mizkif's already on Rumble a couple of days a week. He has a partnership with them too, but because he's allowed to have multiple partnerships with Twitch and them, it's fine, sort of thing. No? Anyway. They immediately tried defending their stance, which caused more people to have bigger meltdowns and stuff like that. And more threats started happening, but eventually Twitch caved and reverted a lot of the changes, or reworded it slightly. It's still in the TOS, but it's reworded differently, yes. And so they already said that this is mostly to target like third-party events, so like Jeff Keighley Fest, stuff like that, that's streaming on multiple platforms, possibly without like any kind of consent or show up or something like that, because it's like thousands and thousands of people. They have in-run
I kind of thought maybe
like
Twitch already had some involvement in that. Maybe not. Yeah. Huh.
I don't know, because it's affiliated with Twitch.
I bet Jeff Keighley's event would be 100% fine just on YouTube. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. So they would lose a lot of shit if people just like dipped or bounced off platform. And this isn't going to take effect until the 1st of July. So there's still time for it to fuck up. But then the one thing that they did change, and that's permanently changed in the TOS, was no one can multi-stream. No one ever.
Oh.
As of January or June 1st or July 1st, sorry.
Have they ever enforced that on anyone ever?
Well, okay, so you can multi-stream with Twitch, YouTube, yada yada, but you can't be affiliated, right? You lose affiliation status if you multi-stream on 2 major platforms like Twitch, YouTube, Kick, doesn't matter.
I'm going to try it out.
So Ninja, I know a lot of people do it and they get away with it and eventually they get caught. But Ninja's a person that he multi-streams to everything, right? That was his big gimmick. He broke partnership, lost partnership, even though they made changes to partnership like 3 months later. They never gave it to him, and then now this, and he doesn't make any money from Twitch. He just streams to Twitch because he can.
Yeah.
And so now he's like fucked on that, and he had a huge meltdown. So, you know who swooped in and kind of started gobbling up people during this whole thing?
Kick. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kick signed Ninja. So Ninja's going to have a deal over there. And then a couple other people that I even know have jumped ship entirely. They're just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't really blame people.
Kick, I 100% agree. I would never blame an individual for taking a deal with another platform. Get your fucking dollar bills.
Yeah, get your paper.
However, if you think that's going to be a permanent solution, you're probably dead fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Because it's just, look at the platform. It just operates like a fucking shell of a company. Like, because stake is the real thing they're trying to get people to. And it reminds me a little bit of Epic, the launcher.
With all the free games.
Because it's like, we just want to give you a bunch of gimmicks to get in here and then hope you stay. But everyone always just claims the fucking free games. Yeah, I'm sure they make money.
Somewhere. Fortnite.
But it's just operating that platform sucks a bunch of dick. Make the platform fucking good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
It does need some improvement. Also, Aiden Ross needs to get the fuck out of there. That guy is psychotic. There was a clip of him recently. Holy fuck. I don't know if you saw this.
Probably not. I don't really pay attention to him. Although I did stop by his stream when I went over to Kick because he's the only one with fucking viewership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's I think his manager's fucking sick of him too because his manager's like,
oh, are you talking about the Travis Scott thing?
Yeah, he's like, why can't you get Travis Scott on my show? Why can't you get Drake? He's streaming to 4,000 people. I could give him more than that. And like, yeah, his manager's like, yeah, look, listen, dude, you fucking talked to Nazis. You brought Nazis on your show. Nobody wants to be around that.
Did he really?
Yes.
Who was it?
I don't remember. He was interviewing at the beginning of like
Holy
his streaming
shit.
on Kick. He was like interviewing Nazis, racists, all this other fucking crazy shit, dude. It was like, yeah, no wonder
Wow.
you're fucked.
Right.
You're a fucking idiot.
How come Kanye hasn't shown up on his show?
Is Kanye even around? Has anybody seen him?
I have not.
After he started
Not
doing
since
the whole
Alex
weird mask
Jones
things?
thing.
Yeah, when he showed up, maybe he's dead. I have a theory he's
He
dead.
might be dead.
That's my fucking conspiracy
There's probably
theory.
a lot of people who want him assassinated.
That's why he started wearing that weird gimmick and shit and just fucking
This
losing his
ski mask.
mind.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Billy said that
That's
Twitch.
gonna be top 5 like epic meltdowns of a celebrity, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe number 1? Is it number 1?
I think it is for me, just because I don't like Kanye.
I just mean in terms of this. Well, I mean, I guess if you take the scale, like from going, he was already pretty insane. It's not like no one's like, whoa, Kanye West. Like if Denzel Washington did this shit, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know?
Right.
But Kanye was like, he treaded in that territory.
Yeah,
already.
he knew what he was getting into. He knew he was fucking around and finding out. Billy said that Twitch and Reddit, etc., are all being pressured to make a profit since VCs are being more stingy with money with high interest rates.
What does VC mean in that context?
I don't know. Billy, can you please
Voice chatters are being more stingy
Voice
with money.
chatters. Video venture capitalists, maybe? Venture capitalists? Britney Spears. Oh, venture capitalists. Okay. The only other huge meltdown that comes to mind is Britney Spears, and this is way worse. Honestly, the more older I get, Fabian, the more I realize how much I can relate to Britney Spears' meltdown. I'm like, yeah, there's days where I just want to shave my head and beat people with a fucking umbrella. Honestly, that is a fucking feeling. Venture Catholics. Yeah, no. Okay, so venture capitalists. Okay, so that's what I thought. Okay. The last thing I do want to talk about, maybe you can bring up the Xbox a little bit better than me because I couldn't watch all of it. The things I did watch was Jeff Keighley Fest.
Yes. Jeff Fest.
Jeff Fest. I watched the digital devolvers of digitalness.
I did not see that.
So fucking good, dude. It's so good.
They had like another skit and stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely something new here. And yeah, of course they did a skit. They made up this like 80s cartoon that they were bringing it back, and it was just like a whole fucking thing.
Have they ever tried writing their games that good?
What the fuck are you talking about? All of their games are good.
Writing them.
The
script.
Oh, they don't. They're a publisher. They don't write the scripts.
They should, because I think their creativity in that department could actually help some indie games.
Dude, actually, you're not wrong. I think you're 100% right. But yeah. Okay, so let's go over Jeff Keighley Fest here. What were some of the things that you saw that you liked?
I'm not prepared to distinguish between the two events. I'll be honest with you.
Okay. Everything that we've seen so far, how about you just start spewing out some shit that you like?
Yes. Thank you. This is what I needed. Okay, I will say though, Xbox obviously was, I think it had more games I'm interested in.
Yeah, same.
And Avowed is top of the list. I mean, I said,
dude,
I hope this happens, and we got some more Avowed.
You got it. You
Granted,
got
not very much. It was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It looks good. I think the combat looks a little janky, maybe. Because there was a lot of quick cuts where it could go to shit a little bit.
It reminded me of Arx Fatalis.
I actually think it's okay that the combat's like that, because really, I don't care about the combat in Pillars of Eternity either. That's not like, I care about the world and the story.
Yeah.
Which is another maybe disappointing factor, because I mean, we got one guy talking to you. That's kind of what we got. And he is oh my god, I can't remember the name of the race, but we got some goodness in there that says this is rooted in this universe. That's fantastic. But a lot of the other stuff looked a little, it was colorful, but it wasn't specific to the Pillars universe. And that worries me a little bit. But I'm sure maybe this is a trailer to attract the masses more than to attract Pillars fans, who are not very many, I think. So yeah, I'm very excited. Even though nothing I said really sounds like I am. I'm very excited, even though I didn't see what I wanted in that trailer.
Okay.
Because it looks good regardless.
Yeah, I think it made me excited. I was like, ooh.
What did you like about it?
Ooh, I like the magic casting. I like the aspect. It felt very Skyrim-y, and I'm like, I can work with this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Killing
I'm very
elves,
interested to see how the
dragons,
systems work.
Yes. Magic, yes.
I think the art style works for what it's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Pillars of Eternity 2 was a bit more cartoony and not like this, but from a top-down perspective, it was similar. And then I was curious how they were going to handle the magic system, and it looks like they're just letting you cast all the dope spells, which is very cool. I wonder how casting them feels.
Yeah, it looked like they were actually casting them, and it made me really, really fucking excited. I was like, holy shit.
That's the Arx Fatalis you're talking about, where you have to actually cast the spell. I hope that actually is the thing, yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, yes, please ruin my life with this.
Would you play Pillars of Eternity if you like this game?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I would need
Have you ever played a CRPG you like? Or have you ever even tried one?
I played a lot.
Oh, okay.
But I just...
Not into them.
There was one recently that I was trying to. It was...
What about the Divinity games? The turn-based version. You like those?
No.
Yeah. Oh, no, you hate those.
This is the worst.
Okay.
That's even worse. I think the only one I really like was Dungeon Siege. That's kind of CRPG.
Kinda. Yeah.
I would call that a CRPG.
In the same way that like Neverwinter is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neverwinter.
100%.
Neverwinter's not bad either. But turn-based fucking
Pillars is not turn-based.
I know
it's not. You know that. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean it sort of is, but isn't, you know.
Yeah, I tried playing Divinity, and I was like just can't. I have ADHD brain, and my brain's small, so I just can only contain so much. One of the things that I saw that really surprised me because I had no idea this was happening. Well, actually, I had some idea this was happening, but I didn't know what it was going to be. So, did you see the John Carpenter movie or show? Game. Fuck. There's a John Carpenter game. Sorry, I threw everyone for a loop.
What is this?
It's called Toxic Commando.
Okay.
It is a John Carpenter game. I knew that there was a
I thought John Carpenter was stuck on Facebook VR stuff.
John Carpenter VR stuff?
He went to fucking Meta, or not Meta, but the Oculus. He worked at Oculus for a long time.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did work at Oculus, but he's the movie maker. He does movies. The Thing.
Who am I thinking of?
I have no idea.
The guy from id. What the hell is that guy's name?
Id? Oh yeah. No, I have no idea.
John. Fuck. He's one of the most famous goddamn programmers of all time.
John
Carmack. What'd you say?
I said John Carpenter.
Oh, see, those sound the same.
Halloween. They Live.
See, I don't know any of that.
Okay, these are all 80 horror movies.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Even though I like Alan Wake somehow.
Alan Wake, dude, you would like John Carpenter's films. I think if you were to sit down and watch John Carpenter's like They Live, it's not a horror movie. It's something else. It's an action movie. You know where they did I Came Here to Kick Ass and Chew Bubblegum? That's where that came from. It came from that, not what's it called?
No, I know. I know. Yeah, fucking Duke Nukem has like no original voice lines basically. All his one-liners like from other things.
Yeah. Carpenter made Turbo Killer, right? I don't think so. I think this is his first game, but this game looks like Left 4 Dead. This looks like what Back 4 Blood should have been. It's just you and your friends just running through a fucking speed of fucking zombies plowing shit with cars and everything. It looks 120 million% better than what Back 4 Blood did at the very beginning. It looks really good. Has me really excited because John Carpenter, the thing that makes John Carpenter movies so good is the music. And he writes all of his own music. So he's fucking phenomenal music writer. If you went, well, like Halloween, the signature Halloween music, you know, from that, you've probably heard it somewhere being parodied and shit like that. But that he wrote that, and so it's like all this signature stuff. So I'm excited to see what kind of music is in this game too.
Okay.
Yeah. Party Animals looks really, really cute. It's like a physic multiplayer brawler game. That's coming out. That's actually getting a fucking release date this year. It's one of the most wish list Steam game right now. Alan Wake 2 had their release again preview, which we've kind of already seen.
Well, yeah, we have, but I don't think we knew it was a survival horror game until now.
Survival horror? Alan Wake, really?
Yeah.
What did you think it was going to be?
Alan Wake 2 is a survival horror game now.
Yeah. What was it going to be?
Well, Alan Wake 1 is like an action game, basically.
Well, I guess that's fair.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not people's take on it, but that's what I thought. And yeah, I think it's going to be much harder.
Yeah.
And atmospheric. So I thought that's actually why you brought up the tone of Alan Wake. Like, hopefully they keep that non-serious, sort of serious tone.
Hoping they do. I really do.
Because there's no way they don't, because that tone of game is like what that studio does, I think.
Right. They even
Although Control went a little too into the serious, I think.
Yeah. They even have a Thermos edition coming
out.
Although
they've flung back and forth between silly also.
Yeah, that's fair. Baldur's Gate's getting their release date this month. That's officially done. Oh, is it next month? I thought it was this month.
It's August.
I thought it was July. Question mark?
Well, that would be next month also. Not also. Yeah, I thought it was August. It's been August for like a year. They've been saying August.
It's
Did they move it up?
I don't know. Maybe they did. Baldur's Gate I spelled it wrong. Fuck. Fuck.
Steam is absolutely fucking wrong. They just say the early access date. Jesus Christ.
What do they say?
2020.
Well, I mean, it's been in early access for
August
fucking...
2023 is what Google says.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. Fuck whatever. Fuck me.
That's fine. That's
yeah.
That's a good time.
Fortnite
I'm
had
very
major
excited
updates.
for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Larian make fucking amazing RPGs.
It should be good. It should be good.
I know you're not interested in it because it's turn-based.
Nope. I mean, I grew
What would
up.
it take for you to get into a turn-based game?
See, that's the thing is, I grew up on all this shit, and since I don't have to play it anymore, there's so much more out there.
You're
I know
my
that sounds
parents would only buy
horrible.
me turn-based games.
I know that sounds horrible, but like if I think back at it, it was like that's all my childhood was, like all these turn-based RPGs, that like Final Fantasy, Legend of Legaia, Legend of Dragoon, all of these fucking turn-based games were there, and it's just like that's all that we fucking had, and it's so fucking boring, and it just, I don't know, I don't have the patience for it anymore.
Huh, okay.
I like fast pace. I like it hot and heavy and fast and city builder wise. Okay, baby, give it to me.
Okay.
Also, City Skylines too. Fuck
City Skylines 2 blew my little pee-pee off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I got a chub. I'm not gonna lie. I saw City Skylines.
I literally had the thought, okay, it's not Sims because it's not stylized when they were showing the trailer, and then I was like, City Skylines, but they don't have the budget to look this good. Apparently they fucking do.
They fucking do, dude. It was so good.
Well, it's a very popular game, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I can't wait.
It makes me real happy because I stopped playing City Skylines because of the whole banning thing. Anyway, yeah, the Cozy Fest. Oh.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Cozy Fest had a lot of cute things in there that you're gonna hate. There's this one called Cato, which you're a cat with a piece of toast to your back, and because of the cat butter paradox thing, cats always land on their feet. Toast always lands butter side up.
Why are you saying these words like they make sense?
Have you not heard of the cat paradox?
Cat butter?
Okay, so cats always land on their feet, right?
Which is bullshit, but
yeah,
yes.
it's bullshit. Okay, anyway, and then if you drop your toast, it always lands butter side up. So
absolutely fucking not.
Okay, well, it has for me, but anyway, that's what this jokey platforming game is about. It's about a cat who has a piece of toast to his back, and then you do fucking somersaults because of the paradox, and it's fucking amazing, and it looks really cute, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm really excited for it. There's the Marf's First Logistic game, which is the rover game that you actually said was really cute.
That looks awesome.
And you build your own rover, and you pick up things, and you bring it back, and you do little cute things.
There's some physicsy stuff.
Lots of physicsy stuff.
Building stuff. Yeah. It looks good.
It looks really cute.
It reminded me of Besieged a little bit.
Yes.
It's like a Mars rover thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Looks really cute. Looking forward to that. There's a couple other games, which is like the Quilts of Calico, which is based off of a board game, which you don't give a shit about.
No.
It's just cute. It's just cute.
Let me tag in here.
Yes, go ahead.
Path of the Goddess. Did you see that from the Xbox?
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks gorgeous.
It absolutely does. It's got that super colorful, vibrant art style, but also the enemies are pretty haunted looking. Yeah, I think that looks fucking dope as hell.
Yeah, I wrote that one down. Did you see 33 Immortals?
I did, but I can't remember what that is.
It's the 33 co-op player game where it's top down and just a bunch of crazy shit happening on the screen and stuff.
Was that from the Spiritfarer people?
Yes.
That's so weird. Yeah,
So,
I thought that looked not my thing at all.
That's fair. So the people who did Spiritfarer, that was a weird one-off for them. Spiritfarer was a weird one-off spin-off game for them. They originally did action games. They have like Sunder. They also did. There's another game like Jolton, I believe, is another one of their little action, fast-paced games that they have. And so yeah, this is them going back to that style where you're just fighting things and kicking ass and just kind of running around.
It does feel like they're a little bit like Super Giant light.
Yes.
Studio.
Yes. A little bit. But I'm trying to think of what other cute games were in the summer or this cozy, I guess, the cozy corner. Also, our friend Kim Chica was there. She was one of the announcers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, yay, awesome. Kim. She has a really popular TikTok now that does like all cozy things.
Oh, awesome.
Even though she works for the the producer for Scorn.
She still?
Yeah, she works for
I thought
them.
that was a temporary
No, I'm pretty sure she's still with them unless she's making enough from TikTok, which maybe hopefully. Smooshie, I believe is how you say it. It's like you're a mushroom person. It's super cute and it's a little 3D platformer, which kind of makes me excited because I like 3D platformers, and it's just wholesome and cute. What other games did I write down? Ooh, Still Wakes the Deep. This game gave me goosebumps because it's scary and it's creepy, and this was like the world premiere for it, and it looked fucking so good. So good. But unfortunately, yeah.
You're on like an oil rig?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And something's happening.
Okay.
Shit's happening. Shit's about to hit the wall or whatever. Yeah, it looks fucking super good. I'm excited for that one.
The way they put that font style made me think of This War of Mine.
Oh.
I don't think it's from the same people,
I don't
but
think so.
Really, they stole the hell out of that. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It looks good, though. I'm excited for that because it looks scary as fuck. And being stuck on an oil rig sounds like nightmare fuel because I'm afraid of the ocean. And so this is like my ultimate please no. Also kind of gave me Soma vibes, too. So I kind of like the idea of that. Again, yeah. Bring back the Soma.
Honestly, give us Soma, too, you cowards.
Oh, you cowards. And then also the one that we started talking about before at the beginning of the podcast, Star Wars Outlaws.
Yes.
How do you feel about this?
I thought that there's big potential for me to hate all the characters in it.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of quirky, like, modern writing in it. But I thought everything else about it, like, just the cinematic style actually made me worried a little bit that it was going to be Star Wars Eclipse. Because if that was the case, the only reason I'd be disappointed is because it's a totally different tone of a game than what we've seen from Star Wars Eclipse. It's not that game, obviously. But yeah, I'm very interested. The cinematics look fucking amazing, and I'd love to do some bounty hunting or whatever the fuck's gonna happen in that game. Cheating people at dice or something. I don't know. Gambling. Yeah.
Fighting, punching.
Fuck yeah. Drinking in the cantina, let's do it all.
Yeah. Oh my god, imagine if that was VR and drinking in a Star Wars cantina.
Oh, you'd never see me again. I'd quit this podcast immediately. Play that same song.
Just keep playing it. Put it on replay. And you're like drunk in the corner. Just play the one. Anyway.
Star Wars Cantina. That's why I came here.
Just can't play the cantina song. I swear to fucking God.
Did I tell you that was my, well, it still is my VR home area, which is the Tatooine Cantina?
Is it really?
Yeah. So I hear that song every time I launch VR.
Good job. Proud of you, buddy.
Yeah. I have a couple more notes here if we want to keep doing that.
Yeah, go for it. I got one more game, too.
Oh, let's finish yours, and then I'll run off
okay,
mine.
So from the Devolver, there's a lot of Devolver games that are coming out. But the one that I'm really excited for and looks fucking stupid is called Baby Steps. And this is by the guy who did Ape Out and Benedict Fadian's Getting Over It. So it's these two people. Ape Out was really great because it had this fast-paced music, which was amazing and fun, and it kept with the pace of things. And then you have Benedict Fadian, who fucking did it, Getting Over It.
Why is he so caked up, dude?
I don't know. He is fucking caked. This dude has some fucking ass. And, yeah, it's Baby Boss the game, but it's called Baby Steps, and it looks like you have to control your guy, maintain balance, and control each fucking leg. And you just see the trailer, and you're the guy's fucking constantly
Octodad did this first, you fucks.
Octodad did do it first. I love Octodad. Don't get me started.
Yeah. Is that coming out this year? I imagine
I think it's not going to be out this year. I think it's early 2024.
Okay.
I know. I'm a little sad. But yeah, also it's gonna be a fucking disaster.
It's you know what's really funny? I feel like a lot of these game shows have sort of ruined things for indie devs because it's like if it's an indie studio, it's non-AAA, you can definitely tell.
Oh yeah.
Either just by the studio or the trailer, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And if it's not, there's a key under your seats. Go home and play. Like download tonight. Like. If it's not that, everyone's like, well, then why the fuck are we even talking about indie games?
Like, why are we here? Nah, I feel bad. But there's, like, a lot coming from Devolver this year. I'm excited to see what else they're going to put out and so on. But, yeah, I'm mostly excited for that stupid baby game. City Skylines, stupid baby game. There's a bunch more, but, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, what are your notes?
So, Moss from IT Crowd is going to be in a Fable game for some reason. What the hell was that?
I don't know. First of all, weird.
What about that was a Fable game at all? I don't even understand.
No, I was just like,
what?
Okay.
That is, I was very ready because I think I was in your stream. Somebody was like, oh, a Fable game got announced. My initial thought was, I should go see what that is. But then my second thought was like, does Fable have anything I'm interested in anymore? There's almost no way. And then that was it. You get fucking, I can't remember the actor's name, but Jesus
It doesn't matter,
Christ,
Moss.
Dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Moss from IT Crowd. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And it looks, maybe he's the villain? Like, what's going on? I can't wait to see more.
Yeah.
That was definitely the surprise for me. Yeah, for sure. The Like a Dragon trailer, did you see that with the Japanese guy on the beach? Fully nude?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That was hilarious.
Like, why is he
loved
naked?
That.
Why is he naked?
He doesn't know. He didn't even know he was naked. And it's made me think maybe I'm ignoring the Yakuza franchise a little too much.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Yakuza fan. I'm just like, okay, they're there, they exist, they're there for a reason. And then that happened, and I'm like, why naked? So naked. And I'm so glad I didn't watch it on stream because he was just so naked. Anyway. Yeah, I was just like, no, thank you. I'm good. I can go over here.
Why not naked? Exactly. Oh, that's Front Runner, by the way, for title of the
Why Not Naked
podcast.
Okay.
What the fuck is Microsoft Flight Simulator now? What is it?
It's Microsoft's Flight Simulator.
Did you see the 2024 trailer?
Yeah, it looked okay.
You can do things in the game now?
Yeah.
You can construct things, rescue people and things?
Yeah. It looks okay.
It reminded me of Simcopter. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Oh, definitely.
What the hell? There's objectives to do? Like, I just couldn't believe that.
Fly places, go places. I mean, I'm not the biggest flight simulator person. So
I would be more inclined to try it with stuff to do it.
rather than just fly around for 4 hours.
Just a marvel at,
Yeah.
real life.
I think those games are good in VR because you get that experience and stuff, and you have to have the whole thing for it. But I don't.
I don't want to actually fly a plane though. I don't want it to be that complicated.
pick up a billionaire's mistress, etc., etc. There's also the Dune expansion too. They're like Dune.
Yeah, that was honestly cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That shit looked really good.
Yeah.
It's like when they put the Warthog in Forza back in the 360. They're like, whoa, Unreal game or like not real vehicles put in here? Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think that's dope. And that is absolutely the right way to take a sim franchise, I think.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's still some more stuff going on with the PC Gamer Fest. I watched bits and pieces, Jesus, pieces of it. It felt like they were trying to be like Devolver Digital. It was very cringe. He was like trying to beat Steve Jobs. He had like this AI assistant like Cortana.
Is that still Day 9 doing it?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
It was very awkward. I was like, why is this happening? Stop it. You're not. No. At least Devolver's like self-aware.
Yeah. Well, they have excellent writers. Very good fucking writers. Did you see Towerborn? This was the
yes, the little
game.
Side scroller like beat 'em up.
I was gonna say you just said it's a dead genre, and here it is.
Here it is. I did see that. I was like, holy shit, they're bringing it back.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Although with how hard, what was their other game called? Banner Saga.
Banner Saga was
I don't know
rough.
if I'll ever play that game.
It still looks pretty good. I think I might give it a go just because I like side scroller beat 'em ups like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman. You just had 2 Batmans. Who gives a shit? It was great. The Batman Returns beat 'em up game is probably honestly one of my favorite beat 'em up games of all times, and I still think about it.
My favorite was the Batman Beyond GBA game.
Oh, okay.
So good, loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Although the Xbox game show had like a ton of things, and almost all of them were coming to Game Pass day 1.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Yeah, DeLorean.
All of that actually happens, and some of it's good, like damn, dude.
Yeah, DeLorean was talking about it, the servers crashing and stuff, and seeing if that happens. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they survive. The servers. That's my biggest concern too, is because there's certain games that I'm just gonna buy regardless. Like Starfield, don't care. That's probably gonna be like a day 2 buy.
Did you watch that, by the way, the Starfield showcase?
It's so good.
I did too. I really didn't want to watch it.
I didn't want to watch it either, and then I watched most of it, and I was like, God damn, this game looks gorgeous.
God damn, insane.
It's gonna be good. I think it's genuinely gonna be a good game. Yeah. I'm really excited.
I don't care if it's 30 FPS. I don't care if my saves get corrupted. I don't care about any of that. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I'm drinking the Bethesda Kool-Aid today.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Really good Kool-Aid. 25 years in the making Kool-Aid. I am interested to see what their lore is sort of like in that universe.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because they didn't invent Fallout or Elder Scrolls.
No.
So this is a brand new universe that they have to be responsible for coming up with all this stuff. And it makes a lot of sense that it's largely based in real life. It's like a lot of, what did they call it? NASA punk?
Yes, NASA punk is what Todd Howard referred to it as.
What in the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. Todd, you know Todd. He blows it out of his ass. Oh, since we're on the subject of Bethesda, there was a Fallout announcement, but it was not New Vegas.
They're doing Fallout 76
expansion Atlanta City? Like, what is wrong with them? What are they doing? Like, who, what, are you okay? Are you okay, Bethesda? Why are you beating a dead horse and stuff?
Well, people play it, I guess. I don't know. What can you do?
But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the podcast. We're gonna stay live a little bit longer here, but thank you guys for joining us in the podcast today.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're just getting done. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch and Twitter at Evil Space Bunny and the Real Portz, and Twitter Ignore Backlog, and YouTube Ignore the Backlog, where we're posting these stuff and everything. But I love you guys. We love you guys, and we'll see you all next week.
Next week.
Bye.